Happy New Year. Ah! How did that happen? Where'd it go? Oops. Excuse me. I'm just gonna cough directly into the microphone. Take that. I'm just gonna take my phlegm. You're gonna like it. Does that go there? I had a new year. I don't know if I would go so far as to say a happy new year, but it happened. Years happened, as they often do. I don't know if I'm obligated to go into work tomorrow. Probably should be. Take that, and that, and oh, that was it. No, this is a webcam pointed at my television. A. I should probably stream, because it's been a billion years. What's today, Sunday? Lost track of dates. I think it's Sunday. Better be Sunday. Could be Monday. And theoretically, time is an abstraction, so it doesn't really matter. But it'd be nice to know, I think. Don't need your dirty Twitch Prime money. Actually, I probably do. Twitch now puts the number of subscribers on the dashboard, whereas it used to not do that. Because I typically don't look at it. But they put it right in front of my face, and now I know I am below the threshold for new emotes, which is great, because now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Tim, get new emotes. Ah, I can't. Joke's on you. Just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Oh, thank you. I'm not on the other channel at the moment, but I'll get there eventually, probably. Oops. Probably should stream that new cities expansion that came out like a month or two ago, which I could have been cutting edge on if I streamed when it came out, and I didn't, so now I'm not. I might be cutting edge, but it's a very dull edge. Like Shadow the Hedgehog out of 10. I haven't played No Man's Sky since the update. I haven't really played a whole lot of anything. I've been doing lab garbage, which I finally sort of finished. It's not entirely done. I have some more data to go and reprocess. But video games, hey, they're still here. Turns out those all didn't go away. In my absence. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, the only game I put any period of time into was Hat World, which I was translating and then I haven't looked at in like 2 weeks because I got busy. Where is that folder? You just got Twitch Prime and subbed me. Thank you, Jason. I like how I have a folder on my computer called Game Translations because it implies there are multiple. It makes it seem like, oh yeah, pff, you know, whatever, I'll put that in my game translation folder. Whereas there's only like 1 and change games actually in there. But the secret to productivity is just making people think you're good at things when you're actually not. No, I'm not back in, or I'm not in Jersey anymore. I came back. No. I need a blue. Please. That's not a blue. That's not a blue. Nope. 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 Yes. Oh, god damn it. There you go. I don't think I need to play Roller Coaster Tycoon on my phone. I mean, the battery on my phone's not very good to begin with. Also, do you know how much Roller Coaster Tycoon I've played? Because I don't, but I would imagine it's a really big number. Number of time. Amount of time. There we go. That's what time is measured in. But I need to play the new City Skylines expansion, go back to Bridge, whatever the hell it's called. Bridge Maker, Tycoon Deluxe, Extreme. I guess more Planet Coaster? I think Planet Coaster is kind of made to appeal to the Roller Coaster Tycoon fans who kind of just like making a theme park that doesn't look like garbage over just making awesome rides. Because they have all the scenery and whatnot, and you can make an animatron of Weber Cooks, and that's all great, but like, the actual coaster building I'm not super hot on. Not to be confused with the actual game, Super Hot. That's a different thing. I need a purple. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I could play more of my summer car. It would kill me inside and outside. You know how many my summer cars I've built? I guess only like 1 and change, but still. That would just be like 4 hours of putting the engine together and then just dying in a stupid way. And then everybody would say, no, you gotta go and play it on Invincible so you don't have to restart. And then I would play it on Mortal mode and everyone would say, no, you're not playing it on Mortal, therefore your achievements don't count. It's not a real summer car, it's a fake summer car. I don't know if I could take any more heartbreak. Also, I need to do that stream where I go and make my computer not a mess. Which would probably be a good thing for the new year. Take that. All clear. You know, that's got like self-improvement kick kind of relevance. I'll play Nancy Drew Mystery at whatever the hell it's called. Mystery at Japan Lake. I did finish that experiment with the depression meds. The data actually seems okay. I spent my break analyzing what I had. It's not perfect, and there are a few traces I need to go and redo, because I think I made a couple errors in it, but it seems okay. So what do you actually do in Twitch IRL, which I can't believe they called it that? Because I haven't really been on Twitch since that got introduced. I lost. I don't know if that, like, changed the game. I haven't actually seen any streams like that either. Twitch. Is that just in the database? I don't actually know. Ah. IRL. Oh, there it is. Wow, that really doesn't look very good at all. Great. So, I don't know what that is. League of Legends, Clash of Legends, Cat Lady, Normal Lady, Casey Tron, don't know, Dude's Beard, Other Lady, Kitchen, another Cat Lady, this, an animated GIF of a lady. Oh man! Who's this? Who's this? Is this the guy from Justin TV who streamed the flag in the background? Oh. What is this? I like the Happy New Year with the pot leaf covering up the chat. Also the command, that's just poop. Oh god, wait, when did it do that? What? When? Look, it goes. It does. Wow. The future is now. Did they just do this?
I'm actually making some coffee right now. That's why I keep getting up and down. Got to heat my water over here. I got my French press over there.
I feel like he's probably hit the age where you can just wear a Minion shirt and nobody will say anything.
And, I'll be right with you.
I'm gonna see your original art. I wanna see your unoriginal art. I wanna see your forgeries. Great. That's pretty good. Oh, but from 2010. Those mushrooms are dead by now. Does that go any farther? It's the lowest rated Twitch IRL. I hate saying that. Twitch IRL stream only at 19 people. I guess so. Sometimes it would get stuck and you'd have to go up and down a few times to find the rest. BC Bob! Nobody has looked more like a dad than this guy. There are actually 64 people? I'll be damned. Moderators, BC Bob, Bob Fan, Bob is best. And then Ed the Bum. Make an impact with clip titles. Dad staring at webcam. Oh god, wait, no, if I'm gonna leave someone's channel in a fit of anger, it stays with me. Also, I thought about playing this, because I have a copy of the Wind Waker HD sitting in a drawer with my Wii U that is sort of just getting old. Like me! Super Mario Maker. That's still a thing. Was playing Majora's Mask over break. It's still good. Although I'm realizing how much more having a tube TV really adds to the experience. Quick, what's a game? Unless you want to see Hat World. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's right. I didn't do the place names. Did I do this bit? I guess I did. Also, I cheated in a bunch of orbs because I got lazy and... or crystals, whatever they're called. I wanted to equip everything. Hat World's not done. Some of the writing in this is really, really bad. I haven't looked at it in like 2 weeks. Because I've been busy with lab and then I went home. I don't really want to reread any of this because I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm sure it's really rough. Did that say it's go or did that say let's go? Don't remember. Oh yeah! I had a new name for that. That wasn't Cosmic Thunderblade. I was gonna call it like Atmos something that I forgot what the something was. We Built the City came on the radio. I hope you pulled the car over to listen to it. Yay. I'll finish this game one day. I did the whole plot point after this, I believe, unless I have the order of events mixed up. Oh, my health is 420. That's just how the game worked. I didn't set that. No, I'm way past this part. This is just where my English save is. Because you can't copy the, gracefully definitive. You can't copy the English save over to the Japanese version because it messes up the character encoding. And your character names get all screwed up and then it doesn't put the dialogue boxes on the right people. And that's confusing. I got the hat. Plot, plot, plot. I don't want to work on this. I'll probably get back to it eventually. Oh no, it's... what's your name again? Jocko, right? That's... yep, I remembered! She's from the world of violence, I believe. Oh, wait. Oh god, I'm like an entire dungeon away from where I thought I was on this. Oh man, that is... I didn't do this? I guess not. Unless I have to save somewhere else. Whoops. No, that's the... oh no, I got that. Oh god, that's even farther back. Look, that one's in English. And none of the other ones are. I got lazy. Select a little worlds, it says. It's good. It's good English. A little worlds. Yeah, I'll get back to this eventually. I gotta send the person an email saying, hey, I'm gonna do your game. I think, maybe. It's gonna be, maybe, hopefully good. You'll like it. It'll be English, and maybe not the world's best English, but it's something. It's a really long game, which is why I'm nowhere near completion. What did I want to do? Not that. Steam! What's that game? No, not that game. Cities. Cities. There it is. What was it? Natural disasters? I guess so. Is this a PC Gamer Let's Play? I kind of want to play this, and then I kind of want to play The Sims. I don't know. I'm open to feedback. Wait. Is Cortana searching something? No. Weird. It's been a while since a stream, period. I don't have any, that's a good game. Any Sims ideas at the moment, other than just playing it like some kind of video game. I mean, I'm also just happy to click random garbage on Windows 98. I wonder if they added anything new to the thing, the archive. Wait, my mind needs to turning. Archive. Did I ever do the Planet Coaster campaign? Yeah, yes. The very beginning. Windows 7 all-in-one pre-activated. Yep, that's what I need on archive.org. 2 stars. Please tell me what is the password in this zip file. I didn't think you could have this here, but okay. Oh god, no, it's actually there. Great. I mean, I can learn all about Windows 7 features. Perhaps there are 326 of them, or perhaps that's just a random number. Thanks, HP. But I need Windows now, which is the new operating system after 10. The bleeding edge. That's great. I do love bleeding.
Okay, so we're gonna show you guys some of the cooler features found in Windows 7. So
This guy knows all about the bleeding edge.
Some interesting things that we just want to show the world, basically. So the first
And
thing
dirty
we want to show
t-shirts.
you is pin. And pin
Hey, my
is
copy of
because
Windows
it
didn't
allows
come with a
you
pin.
To take any often used application and just move it right to your taskbar and keep it there. So one thing I love is Windows Media Center. So I'm just gonna grab
No one loves Windows Media Center. That's how we know this is all fiction.
Now it's there. It's pinned. So whenever I want to launch it,
Why do you have a clock right in the middle of your
tap
screen?
on it. There we go. That is pinned.
Let's do jump.
Okay.
I'm going to have you show this off.
All right.
I'm gonna have you jump.
The,
Haha, this
will
is a
show
joke.
us all the most recent applications or documents. If you're looking
yeah,
at Word,
that
or
seems
most
useful.
recent Documents. If you're looking at Internet Explorer.
I
or the
like
most,
documents.
Recent pages you've looked at, or ones that you look at most frequently.
Oh
So I'm
wait.
going to do this with Internet Explorer. I'm just going to touch and hold there. And there you can see frequent websites.
Nope, doesn't
tasks
work.
even.
Oh, there it is.
As well as a few options like close the windows, launch Internet Explorer, or even unpin it from the taskbar.
That's what you want to do with Internet Explorer.
That's jump.
That is jump. Up next,
That
let's
is
look at
junk.
Snap. And Snap is a feature that lets you basically see two windows at once, side by side.
No,
without
impossible.
having to worry about them overlapping.
Cannot
So
do
you can
that.
see here, I'm gonna just take
Tech
this
does not
window,
do that yet.
Drag it to the side, to the corner. And
Oh, look
you
at
see
that frame
I
rate.
Get a little outline of where it's going to end up. I let go, and it fills half the screen. Now I'm going to take the next window.
Man, I'm in the mood to purchase a Hewlett Packard computer right now, and I can't
There you
explain
can
why.
see. Now I have two
Free
windows side by
shipping
side
and
that you can
clearance.
carry.
Dude.
This works with any sort of application.
Why
not
is there a
just
computer
Internet
on their
Explorer.
wall, or is that a window?
Document here and some research here, and nothing ever overlaps or gets in the way.
Now
So
it's
you gotta
easier
use
than
that
ever
full
to
screen,
plagiarize.
And let's say you want to check and see what the weather is or the time.
Which
What you
I'd like.
can do is what's called peek. And you just put your finger in the corner
You-
over
you know
here
what the
and it'll
time
show
is.
your
It's
desktop
right there.
Like that. And then if you take your finger off, pops back up again.
Another feature.
You can't even
that
see what
we
the
have
weather
here
is.
that
You didn't
allows
have the
you
weather
to
widget.
Focus on one thing is shake. And basically what you do is you grab the title bar.
Basically, I can go for one right about now.
Try this on the touchscreen, see what happens. Gonna shake it.
I can't
and
tell.
then
Is that
you
what you're
see
doing?
The other window just collapsed. If I want to bring it back, I can
Yeah, using Windows also makes me collapse.
There it is, right there. Again, just another feature that lets you focus on one thing and not get too cluttered on your desktop.
So preview.
That feature's
is a
called
great way
Adderall.
If you've got a bunch of windows open, to just see what it is that you have open. Maybe you forgot.
Yeah.
And this will show you a little preview of each of the pages that you have up. If you want
Wow.
to see it full screen, you tap on it. Tap on that one. Whatever one you want to open, there you go, right from the corner. Very easy to open up your applications and see what you have open.
That is easy.
Another
Thanks,
fact
HP.
About that, if you hover, it'll show you each window.
If I hover?
And so on, it gives you an outline of where the other
That
ones are.
Dragon Ball
Another thing I
character?
want to show you is Auto Desktop. Can you show us what that is?
Definitely. So
I can also
we have
lick
the
into my
desktop here, and
microphone.
As you can see, we have our wallpaper. It's very nice. Some
Mm-hmm.
people like a little more change in their lives. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap.
Yeah, you know, that's why I'm on street corners every evening.
I'm going to choose personalize
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
And we're going to go to desktop background. And here you see there's an option to change the picture every whatever number of minutes and also have it shuffle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change
Yeah?
10 seconds because that'll actually show it off and put it on shuffle and close the window. And now the desktop background will actually change to a random background that we have in the queue every 10 seconds.
I might have changed. I don't know. It might have been a jump cut. I can't tell. It didn't
In
animate.
another 3 seconds or so, we'll get something else.
Wasn't this all in
Seems
Vista?
like nice to,
Yes.
since you have this out in the open, that would be kind of nice to have different scenery. Can you do this
Yes.
with pictures too, like your own pictures
You
as a
can use your
slideshow?
own pictures. You can use the included
Pictures of
desktop
naked people,
wallpapers, you
pictures
can
of
download
clothed
them from the internet,
people.
whatever you want. And just put them in your folder and put it on shuffle, and you won't even know what's coming next. It's a surprise every 10 seconds.
Very
Like
cool.
Christmas.
They're on Twitter?
Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you.
Wait,
So that was a look at some of the cool new features found in Windows 7. I'm Andrew Edwards,
but
And
Twitter
I'm
was
Laura.
later.
and thanks for watching.
Unless they're so forward thinking, they made one of the first Twitter accounts right when Windows 7 came out. I should download a torrent of this. Just this video. Wait, is it only... That's it. It's only that. Wait, why is this even on archive? I need this man to talk me through how to install Windows 7? Is that what that is? I talk about installing Windows 7 on a hard drive I got from a friend. So in case you have friends and your friends give you hard drives, here you go, from Hacker Public Radio. Why is this here? Ah yes, we have to back up the internet, including all of this. What's the first episode? April 4... Audio, yeah. Which one is DJ Hunk's favorite? He only has one. Programming language. Introduction. Great. That's somewhat useful. But how do I install Windows 7 on a hard drive my friend gave me?
This is HPR episode 1897 entitled Installing Windows 7 Ultimate. It is hosted by Swift 110 and is about 23 minutes long.
You're not gonna...
I talk about installing
You're not gonna
Windows
do this
7
whole
Ultimate on a
thing like this, are you?
320 GB HDD I got from a friend.
This episode of HPR is brought to you by archive.org.
Is this a robot?
Support universal access to all knowledge.
I don't
Heading
know.
over to archive.org/donate.
Or is she just Swedish? Okay. Welcome to my 4th grade book report I'm doing in the style of a news broadcast. This still goes. It's been over a minute. I still haven't installed Windows 7 from a friend.
Hello, this is Swift 110.
Hi, Swift.
Decided to do a recording about installing Windows 7.
Okay. That's relevant to my
managed to
interests.
get an extra SATA drive from
Yeah?
a friend of mine.
Ah. Uh-huh.
He was nice enough to give me an old hard drive that he had.
My friend was nice.
Didn't need it no more, so he went ahead and gave it to me.
I'm gonna do this podcast on my friend now.
20 gigs
I'm gonna review my friend.
capacity. So I figured it would be a very useful thing for me. Currently, this PC that I have is a
I'm dying.
Gateway DX48. Let me see. Look at the side, 'cause I don't always remember necessarily. Side panel.
It's fine, I'll wait. You
It
can
is
check what
a
model.
Gateway model DX4860
Uh-huh.
and UB3PP is the specific model that it is. I bought it in November of 2012.
Why didn't your friend give it to you, huh? He just gave you a hard drive.
Original
Left
idea
you to
I
buy
had
the whole
when I got this
computer.
PC
Garbage
was
friend.
that over time I would upgrade it. I would upgrade it,
Uh-huh.
and it would suit my purposes quite well.
My quote-unquote purposes.
That's actually been what's happened since November 2012.
I use this computer to make a
November of 2015.
burgeoning sprite comic
It's been a good long
enterprise.
time that I've had the computer. And I gotta say, I'm pretty
My
happy
Mega Man
with it.
sprite comics have
comes with
taken
an
GeoCities by
i5
storm on my gateway.
2320.
But unfortunately, saving all these .art files is taking up too much space, which is why my friend gave me a spare hard drive.
Of course, being of that generation of CPU,
Did you say being the fat
it's
generation?
Intel 2000 internal graphics. That's what it was out the box.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah?
ended up getting a Mac Pro for one of my friends, a 2006 Mac Pro, and well, the logic board died on it.
Why'd your friend give you a Mac Pro and a hard drive?
Left it sitting around for the longest time. Didn't do anything with it.
Also, my friend's a drug dealer.
And I was thinking about selling it, thinking about selling the monitor, trying to get some money for it. Well, anyway, that monitor,
Mm-hmm.
after a long time,
I'm just
finally
eating food
decided
off it
to-
like a TV tray.
What if I could connect this to my PC?
Impossible.
Then I discovered it needed a dual DVI graphics card.
What?
Okay, so I could connect the monitor. The monitor is a 30-inch Apple Cinema display. It has 2560 by 1600 resolution.
Wait, what? Wait,
It's a really
what?
nice screen. It's just such a pleasure to use. Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
Are you getting intimate with it? What is...
We got that going.
I want to know. This is like the future of radio
I need a
journalism.
new graphics card. card.
feel like I'm there.
But in order to get a new graphics card, I would also need a new power supply.
I just want to know what happens
So
to
I
his
went
power
Micro
supply.
Center, as tradition, and got a 430
Yes.
watt,
There you go.
430 watt
What?
power supply. I figured would be sufficient for my needs.
My needs.
And I also got, was it modular or non-modular? I forgot. I got a good deal for it, so it's okay. Anyway, I also
The
got
saddest
graphics
public
card.
radio station.
I was originally looking for a GT210 because all I was interested in was.
But no, you weren't.
monitor
No one's looking for a
my PC
GT210.
and having it work. So I can
I was looking for a man to punch me in the groin.
instead of just sitting. It's a great screen.
It's a great screen.
Putting it to use. Is a very, very, very good thing.
It's just the vague terms he describes
I go to
everything.
Micro Center, look
Putting
at
the screen to use for my needs.
grab the box,
Yeah?
pay for it,
Yeah?
go home.
Okay.
Guess what was in the box?
What?
Not a GT210. It was a GT610.
What?
So, okay. Pretty much I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. So,
I holla'd to your hookup.
not being one to look a gift
son.
horse in the mouth, I just went ahead and installed it.
But now that store's gonna go out of
Could've
business.
even Gotten a money, one of those mail.
Yeah, that Best Buy,
Stand those things.
the manager's
But I
gonna come
decided
down.
to just,
They
you know
can't
what?
make the
I
balance
paid
sheet. Like,
$25 for it.
dude, you have
Huh.
bankrupted that store. All the
I know people are
families
probably making fun of me
that are
right
gonna
now, just
starve
saying,
because they
"Man,
can't
that GT
work
16
anymore
is some garbage.
because you stole that
What
card.
is this? 2006, 2008. You can do better than that, buddy.
What?
Why don't you you could at least rock a 750 Ti. Come on, bring it up to Maxwell.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
alright.
have it yet. Actually, with regards to the GPU,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually get a better one at some point.
But you just got
It's
one.
not a high priority.
Oh.
I'm able to do everything I need to do with this monitor. I'm not really much of a gamer. I'm getting the full resolution, so I don't really have a pressing need to upgrade.
When does
that
he
yet.
install Windows 7?
Considering getting a 960 or a 970. So
Wait.
If I was to get a
Wait.
graphics card- oh, I'm gonna get a good.
You made this last year?
The funny thing is, if I get a 970, it'll be almost as much as what I paid for the computer in the first place. I originally paid about $400 for it. It was another model. What I did was I was looking at what was available,
Oh my god.
and like I told you, I always had the goal of upgrading it.
There's
I
still
could buy a
15
basic
minutes.
Computer, Micro Center, upgrade it, do what I want to it over time.
I bet
That
he
way I don't
installs
have
it
to-
here.
Run a lot of storage. I don't use it all.
You fall asleep?
And having this extra 320 gig hard drive in there,
I hate video games.
that's a nice chunk.
What is it?
So,
The Bunker.
storage galore.
Is this a video game or a movie?
Actually gonna probably use that to back up my Fujitsu Lifebook 42.
That's a actually video of him backing up his Fujitsu.
Long in the tooth now. It's gonna be needing to be replaced.
This is the audio for this game.
I'm gonna hold off on that just yet. But all in all, I'm happy with the gateway. There's stuff I can actually do with it to put it to work. I find that I use my laptops a lot more than I use my PC,
I'd play this, sure, why not?
which is absolutely interesting. Oh,
It is
wow.
absolutely interesting.
Oh.
Absolutely
I
interesting.
just installed, Windows. I got the ultimate version.
Damn.
Crazy.
The ultimate version.
And so
That is crazy.
now I'll be able to get around some of the problems that I was having before.
Yeah.
The thing about Windows Home Premium, I've been trying to install a game, SimCity 4 Deluxe.
Nope, that
It's an
just
old
doesn't
game from like 2007,
doesn't work.
and it just gives me issues. Ironically, I installed the exact same game
Mm-hmm.
on my Fujitsu
Yeah.
Lifebook 4215, which is a laptop from 2006.
I was wondering.
It's a Core 2 Duo,
Yeah.
and it runs the game just fine. It's just on a little laptop.
Wait, how much RAM does it have?
I want to run this
How
on
big's
my
the
PC.
screen?
Once I run it on my PC, I don't know if you guys will ever see me again. 'Cause I almost want to say I'll never leave the house.
Is this a cry for help?
Of course, that's a bit of a hyperbole because I don't like staying in the house a long time. I like going out, walks and all that.
Do I need to call
So
like a fireman or something?
I just really want to play SimCity 4 Deluxe again. Reload up my old cities and get back to work. You know what I mean? I love that game. And having the ultimate version of Windows
The ultimate version.
7 will make that not an issue. There's certain features that Windows 7
Does not get any more ultimate than that.
that are available in Professional or Ultimate or even Enterprise Edition. And one of them is Windows, I think it's XP. And it's almost like a virtual machine within
Hey, it's a museum of anything goes again.
that allows you to run your older games with no problem in Windows 7. That's been an issue for you.
I can't listen to this anymore. Oh, Rayman 2. You can get it for free. Oh, it's the French version. That's why it's free. Back and Forth does not appreciate the French version of Rayman 2. Various Final Fantasy versions. What? What is this? It's Final Fantasy Collection, second revision. Oh, it's just a bunch of ROMs. Since when is archive.org just becoming straight piracy? Didn't someone send me the movies? Yes, I have a copy of that on my shelf among a billion other games I still haven't gotten to. Little Big Adventure. Zone Archive. What is this? Here are my Dragon Ball Z Flash animations. Hope you like them. Oh, God. That's what that was. I don't remember that episode. That's your reward for watching Goku run down Snake Way for like 2 weeks. And then that episode happens. I didn't know Dick. I mean, it says it right here. How was I supposed to guess? It could have been anything. I don't know what Zone is. I thought it was like some dude's website backup. Is it all porn? I don't know. I'm sorry you're taking your cartoons down such a puerile path. I'm trying to keep it on the up and up. Oh. Good old microshaft wind blows. It's pretty funny. Microsoft with a $, am I right? An archive of a 4-part meme folder with a combined total of over 18,000 internet memes. Power Kitten only gave it 3 stars. Does not, in fact, contain 18,000 memes. They have 17,763. You know, that is unacceptable. That's not even a 4-part meme folder. It's infinitely less. Sonic Schoolhouse. Somebody sent that to me. Various ISOs of CD-ROMs with this guy. That was actually the cover. Bad Kitty Gothic Delight. I hope that's porn. I don't know what any of this is. Here's my vinyl collection. Ah, that's unpleasant.
So I saw for years until I discovered I was being horribly gauche.
Is this a game?
Holy war back then.
That's how I pronounce things. If I saw something with a Y, I would say Sai-Sa, Ko-Sai-Sa.
Why did you go with Sai-Sa?
I don't.
Sysop sounded too much like sissy.
I don't think it's porn. A film by Jason Scott. The film is actually called Various ISOs of CD-ROMs. Oops. Oh. Sysops. And their users. Ah.
My friends and I always said whiz-op. I only say sys-op for the benefit of normal people.
Is this just a bunch of people saying how they say sysop?
I mean, come on.
Ugh. Let's ask this closet how they say sysop. Is this an intervention? Episode of Hoarders?
Under a sort of mist of stuff.
Great.
Is the old BBS exactly how it was, even missing the 6 key when I took it offline.
Okay,
I don't like throwing things away.
I'll just leave now.
And look, it has floppies in it.
Wow. Forget about the floppies. What about your
Exactly how it
family?
used to be, 'cause that's
We haven't seen you in months.
The boot disc for T-Pro BBS.
When was the last time you saw it?
This?
When's the last time you've had human contact? Oh.
Out of a box like this. Well, this box, it's from a monitor that I bought 10 years ago.
Is that
Sitting at
video
lunch one
slowing
day,
down, or is that my
friend
browser?
Mike at high school, and
Hey, your voice changed.
he was talking about this great new thing
Oh.
called a BBS. And,
It's
I
babes
wasn't
with
really
all the
popular in
vowels
high school,
removed.
so I was like,
It's my
"What
new
is this?" I'm
millennial
really into
dating service.
computers. And he said, "Oh, you can talk to people through the computer." And I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
"No." He's like, "Yeah, come over." So I went over to his house, and he started dialing up.
A friend of mine said, "Hey, try this number."
That's what I look like when I dial up.
There's a way to communicate with people that involves this computer, and they're out there doing the same exact thing, yet they may not be local to you, they may be local to you. You may never meet them in person.
This is totally cool. I can like interact with another machine.
And at that moment, I was hooked.
What?
This is for me. I have to get in on
This is mine.
I remember the first time I downloaded a program and installed it on my computer and ran it.
And it was just nipples, and my mom got mad.
Who would have thought?
Like, what is
Install
this?
a program on your computer without putting a disk.
What is this?
When I pick up the phone,
Is
I
it?
be dialing
Oh, it's BBS documentary.
rotary dial phone to finally get the number after hearing a busy signal for a couple hundred times, finally getting a ring, and then going, oh, and then connecting, and then seeing this, the logon prompt. This adrenaline rush. All right, I'm getting on.
I dialed it.
Yeah, you are.
And then on that message board, they had lists of other places you could dial into, and from that.
What did they do with this? Did they show this anywhere?
The mystique was there. There was something alluring.
Oh, my
about
wrist!
Just staying up nights. It was something you do at night. It wasn't something you'd really want to do during the day because everybody was up and you'd be bothered. But if you just sat in front of the computer.
Yeah. Yeah?
There was
Oh,
something
wait.
special about calling someplace you had never called before, not knowing what to expect, logging in,
911?
exploring its menus, exploring the systems, trying to find the operator online and break into chat and talk to them about what the heck their system was about.
The fact that you could
Is
get
he
out
rocking the
there to
Skrillex
California
haircut?
or Seattle or Maine or Boston, and the minute it took you to dial
Cities like
numbers with
Seattle,
carrier
Maine, and Boston.
and just be in someone's house
Yeah.
or store, wherever this thing was.
Yeah.
So you like dial
Ah.
in, and it's just, you hear the modem go, make its little noises and it's whistling and stuff, and you're on. Bam,
Go back to the nerds.
And there's no multitasking.
You're not even wearing a
It's like
polo shirt. You're not even trying.
You got the whole
Do you even get the costume call?
You're there. It feels like you're going somewhere, like it's a place, like a journey.
It's like, this is brilliant. This is amazing. This is fantastic. I can talk to somebody through a computer without seeing them. They don't have to see me. I don't have to see them.
I don't even have to put on clothes.
You knew that someone said, "Oh, what do you do?" Like, "Oh, I spent some time on BBSs."
Yeah, I
If
can
you
grease
saw
that.
the light spark, you knew that was a person you could relate to. If you didn't, screw them; they weren't worth your time.
Am I supposed to know who these people are? Am I supposed to know what a sysop is?
I guess the system operator, came out of the mainframe, and the operator.
It came out of the mainframe. That's a great sentence.
Humble stature, but great power.
The system operator came out of the mainframe.
People who operated BBSs. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted.
And I forget if it was because I was posting something or I was having trouble figuring my way around since it was my first time.
I'm a well-balanced individual. I have a computer and a guitar.
Freaked me out because I don't
There's
even
a
think at
bass.
that time I understood there was a system operator, an individual running it out of his house.
The sysop requests your presence, and then you go into a split screen chat. And I remember the first time that happened, I was shocked. I didn't even know that could happen. Holy shit. You're trying to chat with me. What the hell's going on?
And so this guy breaking into chat to
This guy needs to own a
basically
lava
berate
lamp.
me, like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Who are you? What are you doing? What's your handle? And I was afraid that I was taking too long just reading what he wrote. It's very scary.
For the longest time, when I was using other people's BBSs, I would write everything very carefully.
None of us actually want to be
It was
here.
important not to say anything embarrassing and have to backspace it because the sysop would be watching.
You kind of get this idea of what a system operator is. You try to chat with them and they're never there. They're like,
How is this 44
cool
minutes?
person that's somewhere else. So I wanted to be a cool person.
The sysop is
Good luck with
is
that.
the cool one that all the users want to get to know.
That means
They-
I'm a
they wanna
sysop,
be
right?
like.
Sysops were
Huh?
definitely treated quite well. There was a respect factor, and then there were people we would have BBS events, and everyone would want to buy the system operator, all the beverages they wanted.
Hey, I
It's like they're having a party, but no one's invented, or no one's
Such
invited.
and such BBS. All of a sudden,
I got my bowl of
you're
chips.
sort of
Oh.
raised up in clout. Hey, I'm good friends with the sysop.
People like
Oh, you don't have friends. You own a Jaguar.
You knew a lot.
Why does he have
I mean, there-
a
there's some
VCR up above his computer?
aspects to it because you can read all the private messages.
I even got laid a few times because of the BBS.
Dad, stop.
Meet a woman through the BBS.
And it was like approaching Mecca the first time I saw where the bulletin board was actually running, to actually log in at the console. I just thought that was the most...
I log in at the mainframe's
There
console.
was one I played,
And then you get laid.
and it was like Adventure, an online adventure game.
Yeah.
And it was like a
Something about a
3 or
fursona?
6
I don't
line
know.
system. I was used to playing Adventure just by myself.
Yeah,
I remember
that's how I
playing
play it.
this game and going into this little valley.
Yeah.
And it said, this person has just, entered the valley. And I was like, this is awesome. And I didn't know what to do next. And you could say hello to the person. And he's like, oh, hello, Steve. I'm like, how do I get to the house? And he says to me, follow me.
Oh.
And I didn't really understand until it said, Frank just went west. So I type in west and hit enter, and it says, you were on a path. Frank is here. And then it says, Frank just went east.
Frank just died.
Only me
Ah.
and a few other people knew what was going
Had
on.
nightmares like
When
this.
I used to go back
Went
to work,
east, went
I
up,
had
yee.
no clue about,
What does it mean?
these kind of things.
I gotta be a sysop.
I looked at my phone bill and said, gosh, I'm downloading these programs, I'm downloading these files, I'm spending my time doing this, it's taking forever, and my bill is huge. Wait a minute, if I set up a bulletin board, people will send me files and I won't have to go after them.
I put the number out on some other boards, and then
Yep, that's it.
Finally put it up live, and I left with my friends, and I came back around midnight or something, or the 15-year-old kid.
I own 2
standing
computers and I tuck in my
there's
polo
somebody
shirt and my
on
pants.
bulletin board system.
Here's my
I
watch.
woke
It's
up,
also
it
a
was set up in
calculator.
my bedroom, and I woke up, and I'm just lying in bed, and my eyes opened, and I just.
And I got a bloody nose, and then there's a sysop on me, and it's like, what? What's happening? The mainframe.
And I saw them typing messages, typing commands. I saw my floppy disk drives whirring, and I was just stunned that somebody was in control of my computer, and it wasn't me.
And it occurred to me, I'm like, it dawned on me, somebody's using this now. This computer's not being wasted. I'm asleep, but someone's using it.
And that I had set up this service.
Probably
and
not
that
a
was
good
just
thing.
Totally defining and empowering to me.
Why we actually got into running boards in the first place is sort of a mystery. It was appealing to.
It's like Manifest Destiny, but with a
just to be
compact.
in it, to be able to present something of your own.
I know I'm being taken advantage of. I'm being used by someone using my equipment, but the idea that I created something.
It's okay, I like it.
Using.
And then when I was in bed, and at night, and it was dark, and the screen was turned off, and I was just lying there, and I could hear the hard drive chirping away, making its little music. I could tell exactly where people were on the board based on the
Yeah,
notes
man, I got a
and the
B in
sounds
high
that I
school
was making.
poetry.
I could tell what door game they were going into, whether they were reading a message or posting a message. You know, if they were just logging in or if they had just logged out. You know, I could follow their progress through the board just by the sounds the thing made.
It was just a mind-blowing concept to me. They're in my bedroom right now with me.
Whoa.
The thing about being a sysop was that you had this system.
Someone in your
you
bedroom?
designed
Are you wearing a
yourself,
got milk
You
hat?
set it up yourself, and while it was based on software, you had to do a lot of work yourself to get it working properly.
I was always at my computer. If someone paid
Did you get a
me,
second
they would get me.
VCR?
Like if it was 3 o'clock in the morning, the computer was beside my bed, so I'd wake up and talk to them. I'd always answer my mail. I was always trying to make sure that I had the latest up-to-date file bases, new doors all the time, and that kind of stuff. I tried to
No,
keep
it's not doors, it's
people
windows.
interested in the BBS.
I think I just liked running something and seeing people using it and maintaining it and, you know, watching just the communications and.
Is he sitting in a bucket?
It was-
Is
it
this
was
house
a
even
labor of
real?
love. It was amazing that these people
this
would
home a
build
green
these,
screen?
you know, these huge social systems on, you know, these tiny toy computers, you know, with floppy disks.
It was like the Wizard of Oz, where there's a guy behind the curtain, and those.
This is
people
actually a
never
clip
knew
from
that
another
there were
movie?
two guys
Yeah,
behind the
forget
curtain
this. Edit this
sitting
out.
there babysitting it, monitoring it, and they're requesting a file, and we're out there trying to find the floppy disk that has that file on it before the session times out. That we're flipping the disks in, and we would go out there, and we really wanted to try hard, and we really did a good job on this little bitty insignificant thing. And it's not this insignificant thing that was so important, it's that we were proud of what we did. So I'm immensely proud of what we did.
I hide my secret floppies in my sandals.
Doing it, your site wasn't going to last more than 3 months because the hardware's loud, the phone connection's expensive, you're pouring cash into it. If you're not having fun with what you're doing, you're out of it.
Story of my life. Sysop wants to chat. Well, that's not me. We're gonna have to zoom in. I can't
person
read that.
behind it, with the brains behind the whole project in a broom closet, was a woman who was deaf, and she consequently
Rogers?
couldn't talk on the phone. And
Oh man, he's got the
said,
Windows
somebody gave
XP
me a
Plus
moment. I can't even
aquarium
remember what
screensaver.
type it was. I mean, it was a very 300 baud, and I set it up so she and I could talk, and she would call me or I would call her, and then you just sit there and type to each other, and that was the best thing since sliced bread for her. You know, she was just
That's
thrilled
Hey
with that,
BBS, you
because
up.
this was the first time that she could actually hold a conversation over a telephone. So in 1987, she was the computer coordinator for the Worcester Public Schools, and I was one of the trainers. And she read a lot, and she had
I'm
found
dying.
in some magazine that there was a company out of Florida called Galacticom, and Galacticom offered a multi-user bulletin board system, a BBS.
A multi-user dungeon.
And they said, I think the price was $6,000. It came with 16 onboard
A copy of
modems.
Neverwinter
And
Nights.
She came to me and said, "What do you think about this? I can write a grant. I have some grant money, and we could set something up like this." Well, again, I could see the potential of this, and said, "Wow, this could be really something."
I
But it
don't
was
think it
interesting
can.
because there would be groups that you would see, and they would start.
The Dark Eye.
And they would be on maybe 2 or 3 years, and then all of a sudden they'd disappear and there'd be a new group
Space
coming in.
Hulk.
And we had some really quiet kids that just went kaflooey when they got on the
I go
PBS
kaflooey all the time.
teleconferencing area. There was a young boy on there that was very, very popular. And he
Me.
was like a freshman in high school. His father was was a teacher in the Worcester Public Schools. He retired recently. But this young fellow became very popular and then came down with cancer. And he eventually died. He passed away. And all the kids, of course, from all over went to his funeral and wake.
I can't make
Because they all
jokes about
go
this.
Through this medium. His father.
The Adventures of Hyperman.
Hospital to visit him.
Copyright business machine.
Just wants to meet
Oh, IBM International Business Machines.
this little momentary stardom.
I didn't know that.
I remember going up and meeting him.
I didn't know that.
And I just
Space
felt
Hulk.
bad because, I mean, he had the laptop there with him and everything.
Oh, it's a
and I
Q
said,
and ISO.
you know,
I don't know if I
you're
have the
getting a
Q
lot out
mounting
of this.
software on this
He says,
anymore.
"Oh," he says, I'm so happy that you had this for my son. He says it really, really made his last days easy. And that was worth it right there, you know.
That's too sad to joke about.
At the end of the day, it's the sysop that is the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner. It's the sysop who's the one who does the bans. It's the sysop who's the one who tells people, this is what you're going to do, and if you don't like it, get off my computer, get out of my phone lines.
Mom, get off my computer!
You were the
You were.
king or the queen or whatever of your own little kingdom.
Princess,
A bunch of
excuse
them
me?
are very authoritarian and very, you know, you're
What is that? Wait,
you're
what?
My house.
One of the most common, inane, naive arguments I hear from these, like, you know, engineer white guys say, this bulletin board is in my house. I will not have any swear words on it.
No, a lot of sysops got this protective
What a
feeling
dork.
about their users, you know? Like they were my users. You were over here trying to
Mine.
steal my
I
users.
own you.
That man he swears. He said something I don't like. It's in my computer in my house. And it's like, don't run a bulletin board. It's like, you know, it's like then banish, then if you don't like what the newspaper says, don't bring the newspaper in your freaking house.
Oh.
It's a good
That
idea.
guy
I
didn't
shouldn't do
over on
that.
Your bulletin board. He's supposed to be on mine, you know?
We must control everyone's bad thoughts. You know, I must not think bad thoughts. And if you're thinking bad thoughts, we'll stop you from thinking bad thoughts, rather than just going what the Europeans have learned because
what is this
they
guy
are
even
tired
talking
of
about?
having blood-soaked rivers.
A lot of those boards were run by adults, and they seem to be run by particularly like anal retentive, control freak adults who are like very specific about what can and cannot be done on this board.
That was the joke. Hey, no, that was the joke voice I was making. You stole it.
Break into your message. He would bracket what he was saying and write sysop, : and then he'd put in his commentary on what you were working on in the moment. And then you'd keep writing and he'd break in.
When a sysop drags you into chat.
Right. What?
You know, you're going along and all of a sudden the board starts doing stuff on its own that you didn't
Spooky.
tell it to do. You're seeing commands.
The
get
board
issued,
is
you know,
inside
and
the
you start hitting
computers.
escape or trying to back up and
What is
get to the
this?
issue. Next thing you know, you're suddenly in chat and the sysop's going, hi there, and you're what did I do? You know.
What is Future Wars Adventure in Time?
With control issues.
Oh god, it's an interplay game.
I would put the sysop screen up and
Yeah, what is
start
this?
talking to somebody, and if they were nice to me, I gave them special access. And
Gross.
if they weren't nice to me, I would goodbye, kick them off.
Bye.
And there were some people who you got to recognize. And, oops.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know what
This doesn't look
happened.
streamable.
You could do that. I mean, you could twit people. You could torture them.
But I can do that without being a sysop.
And that's how your book's gonna end up. It's gonna end up wild and out of control. So, in a way, it teaches you kind of leadership skills.
Lucky Luke.
And now I never thought about that till now.
That looks like a game that came in a
and
cereal
many
box.
You know, that's their power spot. You're at your
Excuse
desk,
me.
you're at
I'm gonna
your
go and just
computer.
sniffle
This
all
is
over the
my
microphone.
place. I've created my environment. This is my window to the world, and some of those people don't really want to get out and, you know.
What's the next section? Flame Wars!
Flame wars have, you know, been throughout history of computing. When you have different people's opinions and they can instantly react at a keyboard, you get flame wars.
one term we
I want you to
coined,
teach me about poning some noobs.
but it may have also been coined elsewhere at the same time, was 1200 baud misunderstanding.
You don't have the feedback on keyboarded communications, and so that tends to amplify the flame quotient.
Somebody gets on and you start talking about this. Oh, you're a complete idiot. You didn't even do this, and like a T is not supposed to be capitalized. It's supposed to be this.
But you only have a 600 baud modem.
Say that to somebody if you.
I don't know how
reading your
old this
paper
is.
Next to him, you'd go like, I should capitalize that T. And that's it. And he'd look at you and you go like, oh, he's helping me out. Okay, capital T. Now, anything else?
Some people just get just a joy.
I get the hugest of joy telling you to capitalize your T.
Well, I mean, we were fighting all the time. That was half the fun of it.
Good. When a person cuts loose like that, they've peeled back all the layers. Gives you a good look inside, and you get to know that person a little bit better, whether you want to or not.
Every board's going to have a couple
Which
of people
collection am I going? Oh, this thing? Here you go.
love to start.
God damn it, Carbuster. Capitalize that T. What is this?
Two people break out, and then you see the rest of the board come and get in on that fight.
No, I'm not a nerd. Look, I've got drums and a cowboy hat. No.
It gets into this huge conversation.
Well, you go on there, and it was very childish, very
Those mega hits.
just not.
Dude, it's got
In the old days, you'd
graphic
have pedantic arguments
decay,
where people would just get a
clip
bug up
arts,
the
and
backside.
fonts.
You'd say, well, I've got a 2400 baud
Dude.
modem, and they'd say, well, that's not really correct.
I love
because
graphic.
baud doesn't equal BPS,
It's a doppel
and they would
CD.
just lecture you to the point of
Oh, it's an
ready to
Amiga.
put a gun in your mouth and pull the trigger because you couldn't take it anymore from just the whole
Wait, what?
techno geek thing.
So yeah, as a sysop too, you have to be really careful to
diplomatic.
Yeah, to settle things like that quickly. Otherwise, your message section gets torched.
But eventually, when it got to the point where too many people dropped, the sysop was worried about a lot of his good friends getting upset, or some of us who knew the sysops better would say, hey, these guys are getting a little bit out of line. He'd cut them out.
People had complete freedom to be jerks.
What's hot dog stand?
And there were some people who just never were. And these people became my very close friends.
This could be anything. Onion burger.
That's another good one.
Well, there's always Legend of the Red Dragon and Trade Wars 2002.
Wait, did that open?
You go on the BBS and go, hey, cool, man, this is like free games.
Trade Wars was one of the first multiplayer games where you could actually compete against each other, blow each other up in a safe, sane environment.
Yeah, but you can do that in real life. Paint and play pony.
First large-scale multiplayer game that we had ever played.
Oh, it's a kick to play.
Microsoft Office Professional Plus 2010?
You could see
That's
other
still
people
pretty
who've
new.
been on the board who've been playing, but they're not on.
Crazy Bites 71.
So you just see their ship.
It's got golden eye.
That was about it. And then wherever you were stuck, and you knew your ship was stuck there for a whole day.
You're interacting
sound
with
fun at
real
all.
people, lots of real people, not in real time, but once a day you could go and you could play your turns, and you were competing with all your friends.
Oh, I played Gus Goes to
You were
Cybertown.
trying to win.
Every night at
Remember that.
exactly midnight, I go down, I'm dialing in, and cruising around, sort of taking all the resources, kind of cleaning up on everything. And nobody else, as far as apparently nobody else was doing this on his board.
Jack Orlando, a
Every day,
cinematic
it'd be,
adventure.
I can't not log in today. I'll fall behind. I'll lose out. So we'd have to call in to make sure that we could keep our ship alive.
And that's really the key to enjoyable gaming for a lot of us, is playing real people.
And once you got online and it played, all the more reason.
Arthur's reading race.
I had this weird idea that somehow it was this pseudo semblance of real life, and if I could apply the same methodologies that I was using to get a whole bunch of credits and get a really bitch ass ship, and do
Sorry,
really
you
well
can't
and
say
own everything,
bitch ass on this movie.
Hey, if I can do that in this little game that everybody else gets killed in.
Is this? I was like,
really cool
oh, here's this game. It only has 700 views. This looks kind of great.
The
concept of starting a bulletin board as a social connection point for gay people seemed like a pretty neat idea. And my mom had just died and left me a few $1,000s, and I was looking for something noble to do it with. And so I thought starting a gay bulletin board might be a neat,
He's right.
neat
I gotta
idea.
get my act together.
And as it turned out, it was. I mean, it spread like wildfire here locally, and it was the way to connect with other gay people for many, many years.
I could play that, sure.
Even that short
I
time
think I
ago,
had
in
Create a Pop
1986,
Sensation and it didn't run.
there were an
Yeah.
awful lot of isolated gay people, even in as huge a community as Washington, D.C.
Pretty sure.
Who just were so close.
Yeah, I remember this. This is
and
one of the
so
things that wouldn't run on Windows 95 or
and so afraid to ask
3.1
anybody
correctly.
else anything at all about it, that I became the person who was accessible and was the guy that they said, you know, that they thanked me just over and over and over again for creating this capability for them to meet other people like them. Many of our early members told me in no uncertain terms, I didn't know that there were other people around that were gay.
Hollywood High.
I lived my life thinking I was the only person like this. And it was such a revelation for me to find a bulletin board where there are hundreds of
CD-ROM, I guess. We have to label it just in case you're not sure.
At the login process, there was always the opportunity to send a message.
Gus goes to Cyberopolis. Oh god, it's another Gus
Those
game.
are the death threats I got. Those are when the 12-year-olds logged in, and time after time. One of the things I did one year, I collected about
Pothead.
a dozen of these death threats.
No
And
puzzles,
I
no
mailed them out
goals.
in our annual fundraising letter to our members.
Is this?
And quoted them and said, "These
It's got
are
3
the
hours
death
of
threats
music
that
and
the system
sounds.
got during the
It's
last
actually
year.
just like
This is
1,000
what we're trying to
files
do for
that are
you.
about a second
I
long of
just
just
want you
breaking
to
glass.
Get an idea of what the real world is like.
Cyber
It was
swine.
one of the best fundraising letters, one of the most successful
sounds pretty
ones
good.
I've ever sent. And I've thought many times since we really stuck it to those people.
The hell is this?
Who thought they were going to make it difficult for me. I used
The lost sequel to Duke Nukem. Cyber Swine. It's an interactive movie. That sounds good. I like movies. No, I don't.
Remember in the beginning too, people talked about they were
Cyber Swine. 400 views.
The Mark IV scanner upgrade installed.
Oh, wow.
Scanner activated. Hey, he's in a tunnel, all right.
Oh, wow.
Not bad, CS, but that tunnel is one way.
Oh.
Should we risk going in after him?
God, why is there a real human lady and just a pig? Like, how? How do these two things exist in the same universe? I kind of need to play this.
On this. You mean, Spud?
No, like, why? How are they partners?
I think those buttheads have been up here.
Why does he just have his shoulder pads labeled police?
He's dead. Been shot. So, Mr. Bryce Getz, you're the one who's behind all this.
Dude, what? Alright, can I have like a wish list? New folder. Where did this go? I'll put it over there. Let's go in there. Pothead. 18,000 memes. Maybe I'll throw that in there. Space Hulk. It's an Electronic Arts game. I think I looked this up. No, I didn't look this up. What is this? Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's like that Alien vs. Predator game on the Jaguar. Whoops. That's supposed to be in here. Happy New Year. How did that happen? I don't know what Hollywood High is, but I'll throw it in there anyway. Jack Orlando. Did I look this up? I think I did. I think that was the detective game. Not sure. Quality video games. The problem is, if it's like an interactive movie, I don't know if everyone's going to want to see that. Or if it's like, oh man, I missed the first hour and now I don't know what's going on. I mean, it'd be for a stream eventually. I haven't streamed in like over a month. Probably should do that. The Blob Job. I should see the Blob Job website. You know, it's what you do to websites. You see them. You're the only hope in Safe City. But tomorrow, you may be blobbed. It's true. I worry about that every day. Learn how to avoid a sexually transmitted disease while avoiding from getting blobbed. What? Learn how to avoid a sexually transmitted disease while avoiding from getting blobbed. Makes sense. Learn how to avoid dangerous drugs and talk to a mentally retarded laboratory assistant. Learn how to handle a megalomaniac female superior intent on blobbing the world. Learn what getting blobbed really means. Learn how to handle a hotel owner who is tired of people burning down his hotel with cigarettes. Does that happen often? Is that like a regular problem this guy has? It's the third time I built my hotel after it's been burnt down specifically with cigarettes. I'm tired of it. No more. I can't even read this. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of amazing. Also, clearly not made by native English speakers. Rare Games, The Blob Job. One of the rarest games ever made. Is it now? Do you think it's against terms of service? I don't know. I think it's probably okay. I mean, Tolstoyevsky has never led me wrong. Does it have voice? Oh my god.
Drugs sure can be a nasty habit.
Look at this.
That's why she was so obsessed about nanotechnology. It was a tough chore to face her without laughing.
Oh man, I kind of need to play that. That's great. Oh man, I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it. But it has nanotechnology. Which is all I really want. Sorry, let me de-snot. Hang on. There, I'm better. Hero Quest. Fresh fonts. Oh man. Finally, archive.org steps up with what I really want. The freshest of fonts. Who is Oscar Blobjob? Adventures through McDonald Land. Sounds good to me. Escape from Delirium. Blobjob. God. I kind of really want to see that. Mission Force Cyberstorm. Those are certainly words. It's an interactive CD-ROM as opposed to a CD-ROM you don't touch at all. Where everything you feared is real. It's the full version. Eh. CD-ROM edition of the point-and-click adventure game for MS-DOS. Ooh. To run the program, run start.bat. I think that'll work. Its highlights include an easy-to-use interface and zoom effects. Bilingual with English and German text. Take a guess where that means it was made. Well, that's going in there. Other titles in the Hero Quest series include Premier Manager 2. Oh, I thought those were prisoners. They're soccer players. Great. That's certainly something. I like how they just took the regular box art and shrunk it down to 50% width and just put it on half the CD. The best-selling role-playing game has been developed into an absorbing fantasy adventure game. In fact, it's just the sponge. Pray for death. I do. Every day. PC Games, February 1998. I can be a dinosaur finder. That sounds a lot more impressive until you find the other part. I can be a dinosaur... Oh, finder. Double Agent. Spelling Blizzard. BLQ. Damn it! I want to be a dinosaur finder. That sounds good. It's a learning adventure games. Or learning adventure game. Double Agent. That's all I know. Just this one picture. It could be anything. Splinter Cell Double Agent. DOS? I don't even know where you would find this. I don't know what these are for. Maybe I'll stream them tonight. Spelling Blizzard. Works one-on-one with your child. All caps. I don't want this guy. Alright, fine. Check out these fresh fonts. Volume 2. Thanks, Danny. Are these all different fonts? Or are these all the same font? I can't actually tell. Mackenzie & Co. Action-packed 5 CD adventure girls will love. In a Geo. No, oh, that's a turnoff. Kim. Carly. That's me, I'm in the Ant Farm Club. That's it. The and co is Kim and Carly. Brett. Man, you know, Brett is my type in every way imaginable. But, dude, I hear he drives a Geo. Like, God. What a turnoff. And he wears a cowboy hat when he drives his Geo. Oh, man, I can get $10 off more friends. Great. Here's DLC. For new boyfriends, you can get James and Aaron. James is like 35. Yes, I want to know James and Aaron. You've had a great time hanging out with the cool people at Madison. Yeah. I gotta email heractive@aol.com. That's... Oh no, they don't take my Discover card. Wait, why am I paying $12.95 for someone else to handle my fantasy boyfriends? I pay the money so I handle it. No one pays for that. Genswear. Oh, it's this free stuff. I thought it said fresh stuff. That sounds way better. Please send me a hope symbol necklace. in the hope that these internet boyfriends will be real one day. Business or plan. I like how they include this in the archive. Oh, I can't. I don't know what any of that says. I got this. I got this. There we go. The other day I realized I hadn't oh, actually this is probably too serious to joke about. Real people, real issues. Imaginary friends, imaginary issues. Interact with cool friends. Kim, Carly, Elizabeth, Sam, McKee. It's not a name. And Trish are so psyched to have a car this year. Joke's on them. There's a bomb on it. They're going to need to keep those wheels. Oh, wait. They're going to need those wheels to keep up with everything. School, part-time job, barbecue, baseball games. Woo. You know, that doesn't honestly sound like a lot. Especially barbecuing and baseball games. God damn it, there's a barbecue and a baseball game every hour. I can't... it's across the county. Thank God I have a car. Whether it's encounters with zany characters, a candlelit dinner with him, the artist, the prom, or just jamming with my friends, I'll be there. Great. I love just jamming. Now I can just jam with a car. Look at these people jamming. They're all jamming. Also, there's only one boy in this entire thing. I think. It's hard to tell. Oh, wait, it has a link to the More Friends expansion pack. Yes! Yes! Oh, man! See, you could pick from, you know, the happy-go-lucky type, or the really bad Elvis impersonator type. And that's it. I can't find more pictures. It's for girls 10 and up. I turned 25, so I qualify for half of that. And it's going straight to the list. Ghosts. Did I play this? Sometimes fact is more frightening than fiction. Wait. Is this just a movie? Yeah, we put a PDF on a CD? I don't know. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Find more bad games. Please. I meant good games. I don't like bad games. All the games I found so far, or have been linked to me, are all quality products. Interpose, brought to you by DeviantArt Entertainment. Why are there just missiles? Oh, it's a shoot 'em up. Robot City. Sounds good. Oh, hey, Rednecks, which doesn't work. I've tried. Hairboy's Quest. These all sound good. Robot City. By Brooklyn Multimedia. Companies that don't exist for 500, Alex. Nope. Video game. Robot City Part 1.
And should be rescued shortly.
Nope.
Edicts.
Robot Shower. Wow, they put annotations on that and everything. Oh, Harry Boy's Quest. I thought that said Hair Boy. I'm a lot less interested in it now. Oh man, Doom Special. Finally, I have Cartoon Studio. New virus checkers. Oh, but it's for the Amiga. Let's see. GoldenEye 64, you know, in case you just want videos of somebody playing GoldenEye. Here you go. Great. Puddle Books, The Lie. Spooky. Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego? I think I played that. Palm desktop software. I should just install that. And nothing else. Let's see. Reader Rabbit. Cruise for a Corpse. A Kix XL release. Oh, there's the problem. There's a knife in him. Is this an Amiga game? Oh no, it's a DOS game. That's good to know. The One on PC gave it a 92%. Amiga Action gave it a 93%. Doesn't have real actors though. Dutch Prison Sim. Ah yes, of course. Gavinengi's Tycoon 2. I like the scan. That's pretty good. Did I play this? Like the actual English version? I don't remember. Rock and Roll Your Own. Did that. Sonic CD doesn't actually run. I'm pretty sure. Do I still have the thing to mount the Q files, or did I get rid of that? Oh, torrent, no. Wait, these are just scans of the cover. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have this installed. The thing. Oh no, wait. I think I do have the Q mounter. Unknown image or corrupt file. Ah, there it is. I think. Interesting. I would need to have that installed before I mess with any of this. Titus the Fox, which I didn't know was actually a character. I thought they were just a mascot for the people who published Superman 64. Also, why is Joe Camel here? Got these great games like Savage and Last Ninja 2. Wouldn't that make it like the penultimate ninja? "3D Pets Splat the Cat." Did he run it over or like what? Great. Look at that. Look at that cropping. It's like somebody used scissors and then scanned it. Like it's 1992 and they're making their own zine. Like, what is this? Copyright 1998. Every one of them is brilliant fun, as we say in America. It'll hatch from an egg, as cats do. Oh, wait. They don't. At the end of its life, your cat will mutate back into an egg? Is it a chow? It'll mutate into an egg? Select drive letter end mount. No. What is that thing? Win CD EMU? I guess it's that. I guess this just doesn't work. Huh. Yeah, I guess this just isn't a good Q file. I don't know if I have other Q files I could use offhand. I think I deleted most of them. Night Cafe. The lost sequel to Night Trap. Experience Paris of the 1900s. Great. Nothing I'd love to do more. The Space Bar. I get it. By Segasoft. Rated M for mature. What is this? Let's play the Space Bar.
Okay, everyone, this is Mysterious JG here.
I don't know what I'd like to do
And,
if given
we're
this.
gonna try to LP a game. She doesn't seem to like humans very much.
Do people still say LP? I think I actually have a real copy of Sonic Schoolhouse. I don't know what just happened. I've never seen that. Scunny, save our pizzas. Oh, I can just play this in the DOS emulator. I'm alright. Wishbone Activity Zone. I don't actually know what to stream. If I should just do something, Play-Doh Creations. If I should just do like cities or whatever, because I haven't streamed in like a month, and I don't know if any of this stuff's going to be good. I don't know if people are going to come in and be like, no, these are bad. These are all bad games. You don't stream for like a month and then you show up and it's all poo. And then you use your BBS and hack my computer. What is this? Ah yes, Tales of the Wild Seep. Is this like... God, remember that Potato Knishes video? It's like Rat Boy Genius, yeah.
Potato Knishes.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Potato Knishes.
Yeah, this is the prequel to Tales of Symphonia. Tales of the Wild Zeep. Is there a single video about this? No. I mean, I'll put it in the pile, I guess. Leo the Lion. This doesn't look very good. That's it. It's a platformer. I could be the first. It also could just be garbage. Cyber Judas. It's a good name. Street Legal, Windows 98. Oh, it's probably like an Activision budget game like that. God, what was it called? That awful game about being a spy that I played. Duke Nukem? It's the complete encyclopedia of games. All of them, even the ones that haven't come out yet. This is either like that Microsoft Music thing that just has a list of artists like Loaf Meat, or it's just like 100 Atari games. Metal Rage. What about my regular Rage? Where does that go? No, it's Fresh Fonts. Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within. Oh, it's DOS. Oh, is this an FMV game? Let me see. Are those on Steam, or am I mixing that up with Tex Avery? Also, I am stumbling over my words tonight. Something fierce. It's been so long since I've actually streamed for any period of time. That's a weird sound. That it's like, gotta get back into the habit, I guess. Habit of actually talking. It's on GOG. Oh, okay. Close enough. Wrath of Earth. Brought to you by Microsoft Word Art. Mind Grind. Super Mario Sunshine? The preview CD. What? Thanks, Super Sonic Tales. Yes. Now I can download this. God, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. It's like it's an advertisement you install? Do you get to play Mario Sunshine? No, I guess not. It's not like that Pikmin demo in the GameCube game. Oh yeah, I Am Mean, of course. Oh good, the interactive Sting game. Now I can have an excuse to say this is the police again. I think I still probably have most of the I Am Mean intro memorized. Oh, look what clever children. See them study, watch them learn. How I hate those goodies, how they make my stomach churn. I've got a little secret, but it isn't to be read. When they open up this book, they'll be sucked inside instead to the most unpleasant place you've ever seen. The magic labyrinth of I Am Mean. I don't know if there was more or if it ended there. Oh man, I gotta download this 20 years of pop culture from People magazine. It was very scary and confusing. The magic labyrinth of my choosing or something. I think I missed the line. Oh, look what clever children. See them study, watch them learn. How I hate those goodies, how they make my stomach churn. I gotta find my phone. It's not part of the song, by the way. It could have been. Just gotta hire me. I'll make that a future-proof track. It's not Christmas. It's over. It's not Magic School Bus inside the Christmas. Marty and the Trouble with Cheese. It's incredibly fattening. There, I spoiled it. Math heads. The Live and Kicking Showmaker? Am I supposed to know what this is? I can make my own show. based on the 1990s British kids show. That's very convenient because I was a British kid. Also a clinical serial liar. I'll cancel out the BBC with Virtual Graceland. What? Toy makers. N apostrophe N. I know they had Sonic 3D Blast on the PC. My 2016 was pretty bad. I spent the whole time being depressed. Maybe that won't happen in 2017. Just kidding. Oh. Hey, they have Orly's Draw Story. Invention Studio. Barbie. Oh, I thought it said Barbie Screen Slayer. Be really cool. German. Seashore Life. Olympic Soccer. Oh, finally, I can get a copy of Land Source Faxport. Police Quest. Oh man, that's like... what was that game I played? That was on a floppy and was Western themed. Billy the Kid Returns. That's what it was. Lego Racers 2? They made a sequel. I didn't know that. They still have Rocket Racer on the cover. Extreme rock climbing brought to you by Power Bar. Why? What? Yeah, that sounds great. I want to be an extreme rock climber, and I could also go for a power bar. Bookshelf 98. One of the many Microsoft products that doesn't exist anymore. How to be perfect. Version 1.01. That's... Do you note the irony there? Great Bear Technology. Interactive Insanity! Oh, they trademarked that. Sure, I'll just throw that in the pile. Mind Run! I'll take that. Backstreet Boys Puzzles in Motion. Memoir, Stress, Sans, Reflexes, made in France. Oh, that's why it's an Amiga game. I'm not a fan of the Backstreet Boys, but I'll throw that there. I might need that. 3D Pets, PC Pup. I mean, I already have a copy of the cat game, so I might as well throw this on there. Ultimate Trivia. Oh, it's Omar Sharif's Bridge. As opposed to that other game that I said was Omar Sharif and wasn't. The Berenstain Bears. Berenstain. Inside Mac games, the joke is that it's empty. Complete House. Is that like a command? Is that a description of a house? Create your dream living space. Is the house already completed? I don't know. Site is not holding up. Speed Rage. What? Oh, it's an MS-DOS racing game. That sounds... Oh my Christ. Play with me. Feed me. Bathe. Bath me. Bath me. Put me to bed. It's got 9 pets to collect. And this. Is that a tongue or is it eating a giant sausage? Perfect partner bridge. The dream interpreter? Yeah, throw that in the pile. Do I have this weird dream someone was bathing me? Sonic presents the USA Explorer. Super Spy! Is that a Mac game? Is it Russian? No, it's in Hebrew. Huh. Sure, yeah, throw that in the pile. This took a surprisingly long time to download. And I'm kind of worried that if I went and downloaded a bunch of these during the stream, it would take forever. Pretty sure Sonic and Knuckles Collection will not work on Windows 10. Holy hell. It does. I didn't know that. Wait. Hang on. I know it didn't install correctly. I wasn't done. I thought it was like a 16-bit installer like all these things are, but no! Sega is incredibly futuristic. I think there's also a port of Daytona USA on this. Somewhere. God, everything is slow today. No, Bob, no. Oh, it already broke the sound. That was fast. I don't know. Host drive what? Is the sound coming back? Great. Sonic 3K! Yep. That's fine. Great. All zones. That's about right. Okay. Ah! I don't know why it... Am I playing? Let's jump. It's enter to jump? That's bad. Hold on. It's frame by frame. Oh god! Wait, I wasn't ready. Why is it too fast now? It was good. It was the right speed a second ago. It's fine. Oh, it's slowing down now. I mean, aside from the fact it runs way too fast, it's actually a fairly good port. Oh. Oh god! My computer is too much blast processing. There, now it's playable. You just gotta wait 3 in-game minutes. And then it works. Thanks, Tails. Okay. This MIDI is bad. Just the constant electrical farts. Oh, God. Oh. Wait, why does escape jump? Why would you ever hit the escape key and say, yep, that jumps? That's the button I want for jumping. Read me. I don't know how to close it. Maybe you have to open like multiple copies so it slows itself down. I have graphical problems. It's not any better. You know, I never tried to run to the left. Oh, there's nothing there. I guess that would explain why. How long would it take to download one of those other games? I wonder. Oh, good, the English Myanmar dictionary. Sports Madden. I should download that too. I don't know, which game should I download? It doesn't really matter too much, I'm just curious to see what the download speeds are like. 3D Pets. PC Pup. Archive.org is kind of not very fast. How long will that take? 9 minutes! I'll keep you captive. I'll download these while I play Oregon Trail, and then you'll never leave between the games, because you'll never know if you died at that river or not. Hang on, let me see if I can fix my internet. No, that's at the speed it should be. Yeah, no, all the settings on that are right. Bummer. I do want to play... I mean, the Blob Job, I want to play. And Cyber Swine, I definitely want to play. I don't know if either of these will work, though. Also, this... Oh, that's only one disc. That's interesting. I guess because it's not pre-rendered, it's all 3D models, so they can manage to fit it all on there. But this one downloaded really fast. That's 10 megabytes per second. This is a tenth of that. Huh. Well, Cyberswine worked. What about the Blob Job? Ooh. It's been in a queue. Yeah, I guess they're all different. God knows where they're all hosted. Well, taking a minute, that's totally fine. Codehead Extreme Culture. Drug Wars, Crime Patrol 2. I need this trial of World of Warcraft, please. Thanks. Oh, does it show all the information on it? Let me see. Oh no, it shows my number of subscribers. I don't want to look at that. They changed the dashboard. Also, I can connect my own Twitter account, which is not useful. Announcements. Can I close that? Throw it somewhere. Why is it 140 characters? I mean, I know that's what Twitter does, but that's not what we need to do. I don't know what to title this. Old Windows 98 DOS archive games probably. Great. English playing. Windowsill. Free. Nah. Microsoft's. Microsoft Adventure. That sounds about right. I don't know if I'm going to do any Windows or any Oregon Trail. Because that's like 2 hours. And then I'll never go and actually end up playing anything. I have to wait for my 3D cat and 3D dog to download. The Mind-Bending Quiz Fest. That's good. I do love quizzes and minds. The Blob Job. Where was 3D? There it is. 3D Pets. Splats the cat. Download. So that only takes like 3 minutes. Huh. Weird. Well, all this stuff's probably gonna break, so. And more. See, there's a question mark and an exclamation point to leave the door open for increased streaming potential. Also, I gotta turn the chat bot off on this thing. Finally. Oh, now 3D Pets Splats the Cat is taking like 4 hours to download. Bummer. I'll turn it back on to make everyone else miserable later. Good enough. There. Perfect. Alright. Stream in a bit, I guess. Okay, see ya.